Alright, let's get it.
Exterminate the objectives. Charges acquired. Hostile counter spy plane established above.
Yo, somebody push left with me? Never mind. There's people here. Damn it, Ashley. Got one. 32. 35.
Carrier down.
Holy crap, y'all. Dead off right off the bat. Putting me in these situations. 1v4, let's go.
Few moments later.
Still there, what the hell? I'm not gonna repeat that 3 times, dude. Screw that.
We got the bomb.
Where the hell is he?
DGI, we are running out of time.
Did he push out? I don't even hear him, bro. Oh, panic smoke. 1v1, let's go. I play for this shit.
Crush them.
Y'all can't hang with the beast. The absolute best in the game, baby. Let's go. Oh, you're gonna park on that? I gotta plan it, dude. There's no way. He popped a smoke. What a weirdo. Oh. Okay. No earnings, bro. You can't snipe me. I'm the best in the game, baby. Let's go. He's got to peek it. You have to peek it, bro. If you don't peek it, you're worthless. You're a loser. I'm the best in the game. Best in the game. Yo, what is going on, guys? UnnReeaaL here, bringing you guys a brand new video on Call of Duty Cold War. So on today's video, what we are going to be doing is I'm going to give you guys some tips on how you guys can improve your aim at the game. So I have been playing with some of you guys recently, and I have seen some of you guys struggling with like certain gunfights, certain 1v1s, 1v2s. And this is basically for you guys who are, let's say, new to Call of Duty, or not so new to Call of Duty, but you've just never been really good to COD. You've never really been good at COD, but or whatever the reason is, right? So this video is for you guys. Yeah, so I'm gonna give you guys like 5 tips. I'm gonna start with the most basic ones in my opinion, to the most I'm not gonna say complicated, to the more advanced ones, we'll say. And yeah, if you guys do enjoy this video, please make sure to drop a like, make sure to drop a comment, let me know who you are and why you love me, and drop a sub, because why the not, bro? Alright guys, so let's start with tip number 1. Basics from the basics, man. We're starting with the simplest of things and how you can improve your aim, in my opinion. Obviously, sensitivity. What sensitivity do you guys play on? Normally, I play on a 5.56 due to that's where I feel more comfortable. That's where I feel where I'm more of a unit. At my unit, I mean really good player. I just feel that I'm better at that, you know, sensitivity. So obviously sensitivity is going to be the main thing for you guys, because I've seen some of you guys run some crazy ass sensitivity while playing Call of Duty. And by crazy ass sensitivity, I mean some like at the highest point, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's the first one to start with. Change your sensitivity. Obviously at first it's not going to feel comfortable. It's going to feel awkward because, you know, you're not going to be used to it or whatever. Give it a change, man. Give it a change, get used to it, grind with it for a couple days, and believe me, you will feel like that you have improved aim-wise at the game. You're gonna feel like, okay, this feels good to me now. This is where I feel like I need to be at. This is where I need to be playing at. And obviously here and there, you will see improvements. Why? Because that's how the game works. If you adapt to certain things where you believe that they're gonna help you out aim-wise, then is he gonna challenge? No, he's not gonna challenge. He's gonna sit up there and wait. But yeah, change your sensitivity. Try out 5.5, try out 6.6. 5.5 is kind of slow for me, but I do use it here and there when my aim is complete booty. But give it a shot, guys. Give it a shot. Let me guys what sensitivity you guys are gonna try playing on. Let me know how your experience with that sensitivity was. How good was it? How good you were adapting to it. And yeah, so tip number 1, guys, fix your sensitivity. All right, guys, let's talk about tip number 2. This basically adds to the sensitivity part. Recoil control. Let's talk about a little bit about recoil control. If running a low sensitivity 5566, which isn't low, it's more like a medium sense. If running that, your recoil control is going to be better than most, if you know what I mean. If you run a high sensitivity, which is, 10-10, 12-12, 14-14, your recoil control, believe me, is going to be complete dog water. Like, it's just not going to be good. You know what I mean? It's going to be horrible. Horrible. So, and that's why that recoil control adds to sensitivity, because depending on your sensitivity, the more comfortable you'll feel at your sensitivity, the better your control of your recoil is going to be. And that's how it just works, because that's how the game has always been. I'm getting pinched at this freaking door, man. Like, come on. Recoil control is basically adjusting to your sensitivity and how good your shot can be. I'm getting melted, bro. Holy crap. So, yeah. Once again, lower your sensitivity. If you lower the sensitivity to where you feel comfortable at and where your aim is feeling better, the more your recoil control will improve. Alright, guys, so tip number 2 is going to be recoil control, obviously. The lower your sensitivity, the more comfortable you feel with your sensitivity, the better your aim is going to be. The better you're going to be able to control your recoil at all times, okay? Okay, let's talk about centering. Centering is... Dude! How? He was looking the other way! Centering is basically predicting where the opponent's going to be at all times and always aiming in that area where your opponent is going to be more than likely either up here. So if there's an opponent up here, you're going to be centering or up there, aiming up there. If he's going to be at your level, then you're going to be aiming more than likely around your area, which is like right here in the middle. See what I mean? Aiming at the middle, so I'm centering perfectly. I was centering there too, but I was one shot, so it is what it is. Centering is always adjusting your aim to where the enemy is going to be. And I've seen some of you guys, let's say if there's an enemy right here. We're using this, okay, we'll use this guy as an example. He's going to be right here in the middle, right? Never mind, he's over here. I adjusted, and I got beamed. So, example real quick. Let's say there's a guy here at the bottom, right? He's sitting prone right here, correct? Centering is basically this. You know he's there, so now you're going to center your shot to that area so you can beam him, right? You're not going to legit run like this, shooting up in the air and just waiting for him to magically, disappear or whatever. You do magically kill him. So adjusting your centering is basically adapting to those certain gunfights. I didn't adjust there. I had no idea someone was going to be sitting up there waiting for the hard point. But it's always being ready. You know what I mean? Always being ready for those gunfights. So the more you play, the more muscle memory you get by playing this game, the better you're going to get, obviously. The more... I've never played this game on hardpoint ever, this map, so I'm more than likely going to lose it, but it is what it is. So yeah, guys, the more muscle memory you have for centering and knowing where you have to aim at all times to get the kill, the more than likely you're going to win the gunfight, correct? Alright, guys. Alright, guys, tip number 4. Tip number 4 is going to be, obviously it's not a pro one, but it's obviously one that will, at the end of the day, make you a better Call of Duty player. It's playing more. Play the game more. Get that muscle memory and get those reps and get those matches in where you either do really good or do really bad. Either way, I had no idea there was a vent here. The more you play, the better you get, in my book. That's how I've been. That's how I feel as good as I am today at COD, because of the amount of time I've put into COD. I'm not saying putting a lot of time into COD is a good thing. Obviously, it has its good things and its bad things in my book. So, but at the end of the day, I do believe that the more you play, the better you do get at the game. So, obviously, like I said, get those reps in, get those matches in. The more tougher guys you play against, I do believe the better you'll get, because tougher guys do put you in certain situations where it's either gun or die, fight or die. Screw you, frickin'. Yeah. So, obviously play more, get used to the gunfights, get used to those areas where people are going to be. Obviously, let's say if you're pushing... Alright, before getting into tip number 4, guys, drop a like, drop a sub, drop a comment. Let me know what you guys think of these tips. Let me know if they're helpful. Let me know if you love me. I don't care. Just comment something on the video. Alright, before we get into tip number 4, I love you, and I want you. Alright, once again, tip number 4, guys, is going to be muscle memory. Let's talk a bit about muscle memory. Now, what do I mean by muscle memory? I don't know. Why don't I explain it? Okay, let's do that then. Basically, what I mean by that is get your reps in, guys. Play the game more. Play in those certain... Well, I just spat all over the place. Play in those certain situations where the enemy is going to be and where you know, okay, this is going to be a gunfight that I've practiced this many times and this is the time I win it. You know what I mean? Get those reps in, guys. Play the game or grind. If your mama don't let you, if your daddy don't let you, then wait till they let you, then play the game. You know what I mean? Okay. So obviously, the way you get better at the game, guys, is by playing the game more. Like, that's like the #1 thing. You want to get better? Put the time in. You're not going to get better overnight. You're not going to get better in a day. You're not going to get better in a week. You really have to put your time in. Like, how do you get good at sports? How do you get good at playing soccer, football, volleyball, golf, whatever? I don't give a crap. You freaking play the game and you get good at it. You know what I mean? All right. How did Cristiano Ronaldo get so good at soccer? He played the game for his whole life, dude. His whole life. And now he's one of the best in the world. He's better than Messi. Changed my mind. So, get your reps in, guys. Focus on those gunfights where... Dude, this kid keeps inviting me. Please stop inviting me. I'm trying to do a video. So, step number 4, guys. It's one of the most basic rules in Call of Duty. Get the grind in. You know what I mean? You get your grind in, the better you're going to get. Oh, these kids play so weird, dude. Get your grind in, and just get comfortable with the game. Get comfortable in those certain gunfights where, like this, there's a gunfight. There's a gunfight. I feel comfortable shooting at those guys because I know I have more than a chance of winning that gunfight. You know what I mean? So yeah, step number 4, guys. It's kind of like the sensitivity one. It's pretty basic. Get your reps in. Don't let it intimidate you. Don't let people intimidate you thinking, okay, I'm not going to ever be as good as him because with this reason or that reason, because he's too good, his aim's too good, his movement's too good. Yours can be good enough too if you put the time in, okay? Alright. Alright, guys, step number 5 is going to be a little more of a pro thing. It's not much of a pro thing. It's more for like competitive players at least. That guy melted me. How do I say it? Identify where your gunfights are going to be. Now, what do I mean by that? Obviously, hardpoint, in my opinion, is a good place to identify where your enemy is going to be, because if you're that type of player that likes to challenge the hardpoint, if you're that type of player that likes to push up and get those kills inside the hill or the HP, then you're more than likely going to know where these guys are. They're more than likely sitting in a corner, you know, waiting for you to push up. Look at that guy. He thought he was hidden. So, yeah. Basically, identifying where your gunfights are going to be. Basically, guys, it's just knowing where to aim at all times, knowing where the gunfight's going to be. Obviously, see there's a guy here mid, there's another guy here. Okay, he dropped, and then I dropped. That's all good, though. So, yeah, identify them, and you're more than likely going to win those gunfights. It's kind of like search and destroy, basically. Man. Don't do that. Don't play that game with me, boy. Don't play that game with me, boy. Oh, I got murdered. There's always those certain rotations, like in Hardpoint, where you know someone's going to be because they got to rotate to get to the next hill, or they got to do something to help their team, or whatever. It doesn't matter what it is. I'm identifying they're going to be here because they are rotating towards the next hill. That's how I'm getting those kills. So, the more you play, the more muscle memory you get. The more muscle memory you get, at the end of the day, the better player you are, in my book. Tip number 1 is going to be change your sensitivity. Don't be playing on a freaking high sensitivity, because at the end of the day, if you play in high sensitivity and you go negative, you know the reason why you suck and why you're dog water. It's because you freaking like to play in a high sensitivity. You like to freaking die all the time. And yeah. Tip number 2, centering. Centering is basically all in changing your sensitivity. Once you change your sensitivity and feel comfortable with that sense, the better centering you are going to have, the better recoil control you're going to have, which is like step number 3 or 2. So yeah, guys, those three, all those three come together: recoil control, centering, and sensitivity. The first step is sensitivity. You want to have better aim? Change your freaking sensitivity, guys. Don't play in a high ass sense. You want to have better recoil control? Change your sense. You want to have better aiming and centering? Change your sensitivity. Don't be playing on a high ass sense. Identify your gunfights, which I already kind of went through that. Kind of, sort of. And then identifying your gunfights is the main one, and then play the game more, you know, get those reps in, get your time in the game, grind it, get better at it. So, yeah, guys. Oh my god, bro. Oh, why are they still spawning there, yo? Like, come on. Cut me some slack, yo. Go, 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 go! Oh, we got it! We got it! No! Yes! Alright, 89-38. Not good, not bad. It's fine. Better than nothing. Trying to go for the 100, it didn't happen. So, guys, if you guys did enjoy this video, if you guys did enjoy my tips and tricks, please make sure to drop a like, drop a sub. Let me know, once again, what you guys do to improve your aim. Let me know how you've improved it. Let's say if you guys do take these tips in. Let's say if you guys did all these tips and adjusted to what I told you guys of adjusting your stats and then improving everything. Let me know how you guys have evolved in a few days or a few weeks or whatever. You can always come back to this video and let me know because I'm, you know, interactive and I always talk to everybody. Once again, if you guys did enjoy this video, if you guys did like these tips, please make sure to drop a like, drop a sub, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace out, guys.